Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all my students of class 10. My name is Miss Noreen and I will teach chemistry online. First of all, I give some information about your previous lecture. In previous lecture, we already discussed chapter Chemical Energetic. We already discussed with you following topic of this chapter. Number 1, exothermic and endothermic reaction. Number 2, heat of reactions. Number 3, measurement of reactant. Number 4, heat of neutralization reaction. In exothermic reaction, we define that such a reaction in which heat is released or given out, such a reaction is called exothermic reaction. And we already discussed with you some example of exothermic reaction in previous lecture. Second term that I define endothermic reaction in previous lecture. In this term we define endothermic reaction are those reactions in which heat is absorbed from the surrounding. Such a reaction is called endothermic reaction. Next, heat of reaction. Heat of reaction, those reactions through which heat is released or given out. Such a reaction is called heat of reactions. And last, we define heat of neutralization. Neutralization, first of all, we define in previous lecture what is neutralization. Neutralization is also called acid-base reaction. In this reaction, acid and base react and to form salt and water. This reaction is called neutralization reaction because in neutralization reaction, acid and base react with each other. That's why they are called acid-base reaction. In this reaction, acid and base are reactant and salt and water are product. Students, now today I will discuss MCQs, multiple choice questions of this chapter Chemical Energetics. We start MCQs from MCQs number 1. First of all, this MCQs choice question consists of 30 MCQs in chemistry paper and it is of 30 marks. Now I start for first MCQs from first MCQs, that is number 1. In an exothermic reaction, option A, heat energy is lost. Option B, heat energy is gained. Heat energy is lost as well as gained. Option D, none of them. So students, we already discussed in previous lecture in exothermic reaction, heat energy is lost. So correct option is option A, that is heat energy is lost. Number 2, in an exothermic reaction, the container becomes A, hot, B, dry, C, cold, D, none. None of them. So students, remember, in exothermic reaction, heat is released, that's why the container becomes hot. So correct option is option A, that is hot. In endothermic reaction, the container becomes option A, hot, option B, dry, option C, cold, option D, none. So students, remember, in endothermic reaction, heat is absorbed from the surrounding, that's why the container becomes cold. So the correct option is option C, that is coal. 4. The heat evolves during the formation of 1 mole of water from H2 and O2 is. How many heat is evolved during the formation of 1 mole of water from H2O and O2? Option A 286 kilojoule per mole, option B 186 kilojoule per mole, option C 300 kilojoule per mole, option D 200 kilojoule per mole. So students, remember, in previous lecture we already discussed during the formation of 1 mole of water from H2O and O2, the heat is evolved is 286 kilojoule per mole. So the correct option is option A, that is 286 kilojoule per mole heat is evolved during the formation of 1 mole of water. Okay, remember it. Number 5. The formation of water from H2 and O2 is an example of. The formation of water from H2 and O2 is an example of. Option A exothermic reaction, option B endothermic reaction, option C neutralization reaction, option D none of them. So students, remember, in exothermic reaction formation of water takes place from H2O, from H2 and O2. So the correct option of MCQs number 5 is option A, exothermic reaction. Number 6. In this reaction heat is taken in. Option A exothermic, option B endothermic, option C combustion, option D none of them. So students, remember, we already discussed in our previous lecture, in endothermic reaction heat is taken in. So the correct option of MCQs number 6 is option B, that is endothermic reaction. Next, 7. Heat evolved or absorbed during chemical reaction at constant pressure is called. A enthalpy, B exothermic reaction, D endothermic reaction, D none of them. So students, heat evolved or absorbed during a reaction at constant pressure, such a reaction is called enthalpy. So the correct option is option A, that is enthalpy. Number 8. This reaction is called acid-base reaction. Option A exothermic reaction, option B endothermic reaction, option C neutralization reaction, option D none of them. Students, we already discussed neutralization reaction is called acid-base reaction. Why they are called acid-base reaction? Neutralization reaction is also called acid-base reaction because in neutralization reaction acid and base react with each other and to form salt and water. That's why neutralization reaction is also called acid-base reaction. Okay, so the correct option of MCQs number 8 is option C, that is neutralization reaction. Remember students, neutralization reaction is also called acid-base reaction. Okay. Number 9, MCQs number 9. C stand for carbon plus O2 oxygen. It means carbon burned in the presence of oxygen, then CO2 is formed. What is CO2? CO2 is the formula of carbon dioxide. Okay, it means this equation represent when we burn carbon in the presence of oxygen, then 1 mole of carbon dioxide is formed, and delta H is equal to option A minus 39.37, B 39.37 kilojoule per mole, C 393.7 kilojoule per mole, D 393.7 kilojoule per mole. What is the डेल्टा एच वैल्यू इन दिस इक्वेशन, इस इक्वेशन में डेल्टा एच की वैल्यू क्या होगी जब हम कार्बन को ऑक्सीजन की प्रेजेंस में हीट करेंगे। तो हाउ मैनी वैल्यू ऑफ डेल्टा एच, the value of delta H is option C, that is 393.7 kilojoule per mole. Okay, when we burn carbon in the presence of oxygen O2, then 1 mole of carbon dioxide is formed and delta H value is 393.7 kilojoule per mole. MCQs number 10. In this MCQs equation is written H2 plus half oxygen. When hydrogen react with half mole of oxygen, then water molecule is formed. 1 mole of water is formed. Delta H is equal to, delta H की वैल्यू क्या होगी यहाँ पे? ऑप्शन ए 202.86 किलोजूल पर मोल, ऑप्शन बी 28.6 किलोजूल पर मोल, ऑप्शन सी 286 किलोजूल पर मोल, ऑप्शन डी 286.5 किलोजूल पर मोल. So the correct option is option C, that is 286 kilojoule per mole, because in this reaction heat is released. That's why negative sign is mentioned along this value. Delta H is equal 286 kilojoule per mole, and along this value minus sign is represent. This minus sign indicate this is exothermic reaction. Now MCQ number 11. The product formed during an exothermic reaction have, कह रहे वो प्रोडक्ट जो एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शन के दरमियान फॉर्म होती है, ठीक है, उसकी एनर्जी कैसी होती है? प्रोडक्ट की एनर्जी कम होती है या ज़्यादा होती है रिएक्टेंट के मुकाबले में? ऑप्शन ए लेस एनर्जी देन द रिएक्टेंट, ऑप्शन बी मोर एनर्जी देन द रिएक्टेंट, ऑप्शन सी लॉस्ट ऑल द एनर्जी, option D gained all the energy. Students, remember, product that formed during exothermic reaction have less energy than the reactant. प्रोडक्ट की एनर्जी जो है वो कम होती है रिएक्टेंट के मुकाबले में. ओके. MCQs number 12. The product formed during endothermic reaction have, during endothermic reaction the product is formed have A, option A less energy than the reactant, B more energy than the reactant, C lost all the energy, D gained the energy. So students, remember, the product that formed during endothermic reaction have more energy than the reactant. एंडोथर्मिक रिएक्शन के नतीजे में जो प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म्ड होता है उसकी एनर्जी ज़्यादा होती है, ठीक है. दे हैव मोर एनर्जी देन द रिएक्टेंट. ओके. नाउ नंबर 13. Enthalpy of a substance is also called its heat content, and it's depend on physical state and option A temperature, option B density, option C environment, option D mass. In this MCQs he asked, enthalpy of substance is called heat content. This heat content on which depend, ये हीट कंटेंट की वैल्यू जो है वो किन किन चीज़ों पे, किन किन फैक्टर्स पे डिपेंड करती है? इट डिपेंड ऑन फिजिकल स्टेट एंड इट ऑल्सो डिपेंड ऑन टेम्परेचर. रिमेंबर दैट heat content of a substance, it depend on physical state and it also depend on temperature. Option A, temperature. Option B, density. Option C, environment. Option D, mass. So the correct option is option A, that is temperature. Heat content depend on physical state as well as on temperature. 14. When a reaction is carried out in a closed vessel, the pressure on the reactant. कह रहे जब कोई भी रिएक्शन हो रहा हो क्लोज वेसल के अंदर, द प्रेशर ऑन द रिएक्टेंट, तो रिएक्टेंट के ऊपर उसका प्रेशर कैसा होगा, इंक्रीज होगा या डिक्रीज होगा या कांस्टेंट होगा, क्या होगा? ऑप्शन ए इंक्रीज, ऑप्शन बी डिक्रीज, ऑप्शन सी डज नॉट रिमेन कांस्टेंट, ऑप्शन डी रिमेन कांस्टेंट. So students, remember, when reaction is carried out on a closed vessels, the pressure on the reactant is also increase. In a closed vessel में जब भी कोई रिएक्शन हो रहा होगा तो जो रिएक्टेंट का जो प्रेशर होगा वो इंक्रीज हो, डिक्रीज नहीं होगा, इंक्रीज होगा. Because this reaction is carried out in a closed container, that's why the reaction is also increase. Number 15, the change in enthalpy of a reaction is represented by. कह रहे कि जो चेंज होता है enthalpy of reaction में, इसको किससे रिप्रेजेंट किया जाता है? ऑप्शन ए H, ऑप्शन बी डेल्टा H, ऑप्शन सी पॉजिटिव डेल्टा H, option D minus delta H. Students, we already discussed in our previous lecture, the change in enthalpy of a reaction is also represented by delta H. So the correct option is option B, that is delta H. When the enthalpy, number 16, when the enthalpy of the product is greater than the enthalpy of the reaction of the reactant, the reaction is called. कह रहे when enthalpy of product, अगर प्रोडक्ट की जो enthalpy of product है उसकी वैल्यू ग्रेटर देन है रिएक्टेंट से, देन इट इज़ कॉल्ड. तो इस रिएक्शन को क्या कहेंगे? ऑप्शन ए एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शन, ऑप्शन बी एंडोथर्मिक रिएक्शन, ऑप्शन सी कंबस्टन रिएक्शन, ऑप्शन डी decomposition reaction. Students, we already discussed, when the enthalpy of the product is greater than the enthalpy of reactant, then this reaction is also called endothermic reaction. Okay, in endothermic reaction, enthalpy of the product is greater than enthalpy of the reactant. Next, in this reaction delta H is positive. A exothermic reaction, B endothermic reaction, C combustion reaction, D decomposition reaction. कौन सी रिएक्शन में डेल्टा H की वैल्यू पॉजिटिव होती है? So students, remember, in endothermic reaction delta H is positive. So the correct option is option B, that is endothermic reaction. MCQs number 18, in this reaction delta H is negative. Option A exothermic reaction, option B endothermic reaction, option C combustion reaction, option D decomposition reaction. कह रहे डेल्टा H की वैल्यू नेगेटिव कौन से रिएक्शन में होती है? रिमेंबर स्टूडेंट्स, वी ऑलरेडी डिस्कस इन प्रीवियस लेक्चर, इन एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शन डेल्टा H is negative. So the correct option is option A, that is exothermic reaction. The number of types of thermochemical reaction is, we already discussed in our previous lecture. Thermochemical reaction is of two types. Number 1 exothermic and number 2 endothermic reaction. So the correct option is option A, that is 2. How many types of thermochemical reaction? There are two types of thermochemical reaction. So the correct option is option A, 2. Number 20, all combustion reaction are the example of reaction called. के लिए जो combustion reaction है वो किसकी example है? Neutralization, exothermic, endothermic, या none of this. Remember students, combustion reaction is also an example of exothermic reaction. Delta H is equal to MCQ number 1. Delta H is equal to delta H की वैल्यू को आप कैसे फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं, किसके इज इक्वल होता है. ऑप्शन ए H1 माइनस H2, ऑप्शन बी H2 माइनस H1, ऑप्शन सी H1 प्लस H2, ऑप्शन डी H2 प्लस H1. सो स्टूडेंट्स रिमेंबर द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन बी H2 माइनस H1. डेल्टा एच को कैसे फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. डेल्टा एच को फाइंड आउट करने का फॉर्मूला होता है डेल्टा एच इज इक्वल H2 माइनस H1. H2 क्या है, यहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट है, और H1 क्या है, H1 है रिएक्टेंट. यानी कि जब हम H2 की वैल्यू से H1 की वैल्यू को माइनस कर देंगे तो हमारे पास क्या आ जाएगी, डेल्टा एच की वैल्यू. ओके, आई होप स्टूडेंट्स you understand these MCQs. You write down these MCQs in your notebook and you learn also these MCQs. Okay, thank you so much. Give your feedback in your groups. Thank you.